Road to NBA, day 162. For my final workout session today, I was playing 3-on-3 half court with my guys. Initially, my plan was to go play 5-on-5 full court on a different basketball court, probably the second closest one to where I live. I have been really craving some 5-on-5 full court action for some weeks now, since I haven't been able to get myself in one for some time now, mostly due to transportation expenses and stuff. My curiosity to test out everything I had learned and studied about basketball these past few weeks in a full court game setting was at an all-time high. I wanted to test out my performance against better opponents, plus I was beginning to get bored with playing 3-on-3 half court every day against people I was already familiar with. The funny thing about this whole situation was that a few months back, I was the same person wishing that people would start showing up consistently again on my home court so I could be able to practice all of the stuff I was working on in 1v1s, 2v2s and 3v3s on everyone who showed up, and use the feedback from each game to understand what areas in my game needed more work. Fast forward to the present time, and I'm desperately wishing to be able to play against more experienced and talented people. It wasn't that I was ungrateful. The real problem was that I had this crazy hunger to grow and evolve every day. Plus, I was super curious to know how I would perform against people completely better than me in every category. This reason alone is the major one why I desperately want to move out of this city all the way to a city like Lagos. Anyways, to make up for the transportation expenses for this evening training session, since I wasn't able to cover it with cash, I figured I could use pure willpower and physical energy. The plan was to jog all the way from the house to the court I wanted to go to this afternoon, slashing the 2-hour trek down to maybe an hour and 30 minutes or less, get some shots up, then play the 5-on-5, and then once I was done, walk the entire way back home. At first, it sounded like a great idea until I made the calculations and discovered that doing that would probably end up with me getting back home by around 9 p.m. or later, depending on the route I took. Due to the nature of the environment I was in, walking around that late in the night wasn't exactly advisable, but my major concern was having to deal with editing the videos, doing some basic chores, and still trying to fit in a study session and maybe 4 hours of sleep. I was lucky, so I could make it on time to my workout session tomorrow morning. That sounded like a lot, and maybe I'm just making excuses, but mentally I wasn't really prepared to go through all of that, especially not with the current state I was in. I had already completed 2 different solid 120-minute workout sessions previously today, and stomach energy wise, I was on bright red. So all the excitement I had of going to hoop on a different court today immediately evaporated, and I ended up dragging my feet to the basketball court close to where I was living, like a prodigal son that just came back to his senses. This game was fun in a way, and I was beginning to adapt and learn new patterns in my movements and decision making. For the past few weeks, I've been laying down the groundwork to applying the aggressiveness I was beginning to develop in a new way, and now it was time to start catching bodies in cold-blooded posters. To be honest, I don't have it all figured out yet, and I still need some work with my timing and technique, but keep your eyes peeled.